Do not buy 12 Tribes on Earth hair growth oil and hair magic elixir unless you want super healthy, gorgeous hair that grows. They have a whole line of amazing hair growth products, including hair growth leave-in conditioner spray, hair growth shampoo, hair growth spray, and hair growth butter. I'm starting to sense a theme here. They include quality natural ingredients. They smell amazing, and you can see the results for yourself. So if you're looking for healthy hair growth for your natural or relaxed hair, try 12 Tribes on Earth today.
Ladies and gentlemen, soon you're going to need a real ID in order to travel domestically in America. Don't you find this very funny? Now, they want every American citizen to have a real ID before you can travel within America, right? But it's okay for illegals to come to your border undocumented, unvetted, prisons cleared out, mental facilities cleared out, psychiatric wards, right? And these folks can enter the country and move about with no ID. But your citizens need to provide this ID if they're going to travel within the country. To me, you just came up with a new scheme to get money out of people because y'all really are scamming the people. You really are. You have for decades. And when you come up with new things, you can look, y'all. Whenever these folks come up with anything new for you to do as a citizen, there's all kinds of money attached to it. That's why they're doing it. This is being done for the money. How is it that all the way up until this time, you were never concerned about everybody's movement in the country and them carrying these IDs? Now, all of a sudden, you care. This is just another scheme to get money out of the citizens. I mean, everything they do is it is just a joke for real. You got to pay property taxes every year. You have to get your license renewed every you got to do this every year. Anything that's going to get money out of you. That's what these folks love doing. So this is they just found another way to squeeze money out of everybody. Your system is going to fall regardless. Okay, it doesn't matter how much you keep trying to squeeze each citizen. So anyway, this old criminal system needs to fall. You'll need a real ID to travel in US. Flying within the US will soon require an extra document that's more secure than a state issued driver's license or ID. If you don't want to lug around your passport with you, first of all, a passport ain't that much of a hassle to carry around. And plus, you don't have to have the passport book. You can get the passport ID card. You don't have to carry around the actual passport book anymore. You just have to have the card. Some people have both. Beginning in May of next year, all US travelers will require to have a document known as a real ID on hand when traveling domestically by air. They may carry their passport with them as an alternative. So this sounds like you can still use your passport even if, they require that ID. But I just don't see why this is so necessary. And you got people coming across your border you couldn't identify from a can of paint. You don't seem to be very concerned about that. It's essentially an enhanced form of identification, which begins May 7th, 2025, and it will be required to access certain federal facilities, board commercial aircraft, and enter nuclear power plants, according to the Department of Homeland Security. The Real ID Act, passed in Congress in 2005, establishes minimum security standards for state issued driver's license permits and ID cards. Is designated to reduce identity fraud. Now, wait, you're concerned about identity fraud, but you're not concerned about identity fraud from these people crossing the border? Oh, please. I mean, do these people even make sense to anybody? As it also prohibits Transportation Security TSA personnel from accepting cards that don't meet the new minimum standard, according to DHS. So, in other words, my people and my community, be ready for some more hassle. So, you know who's going to get hassled the worst, right? Okay, get ready for that. Every time my melanated family travel, just be ready to be targeted over this more than anyone else. Any traveler who is 18 or older who plans to fly domestically or visit certain federal facilities will require a real ID or an alternative acceptable form of identification, such as a passport. So I guess as long as you got a passport, you're pretty much okay. Beginning May 7th, 2025, TSA will only accept real ID cards with the compliance star. So you see that star in the top right marking. A handful of states, including Washington, Michigan, Minnesota, New York, and Vermont, are issuing enhanced driver's license EDL with a flag mark, which also meets the real ID standards. Wow. All real IDs have, a marking in the top right corner. So if you recently renewed your driver's license, it could be an enhanced driver's license or EDL, which also meets the real ID standards. Check the top right corner of your license for an American flag indicating that it's a real ID compliant. Wow. So they're concerned about the citizens being compliant, but not the strangers coming into the land. It's okay. They don't have no ID. That's perfectly fine. You better have one. And they're going to charge you for this. So how much is it going to charge? Well, how much they going to charge us, y'all? Here we go. Here we go. There is no additional fee for real ID. The standard DMV processing fee do apply, but getting an enhanced ID is gonna cost you $30. Like I said, just another way to make money off of everybody, like we're not paying enough already. It's never enough to a devil. So, y'all, please tell me what you think about this video. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.